guys, welcome to Thursday's video. Welcome to what's happening and going on and being decided. So if you recall on Monday's memo, I discussed how we would use these playing cards and making a journal, or putting them in a journal. So I thought to myself, we could do one of two things. I could make a ring bound journal, or I could make a regular journal, and for the front piece use a face card, because I want to cut this piece in the middle out, and then adding random cards for the separation of each signature. So it would be this, and then our pages, and then this, and then our pages, and then this, and then our pages. And we could do a tabbed journal, which would work good for something like this. And then we could come up with our own theme. So we want it to be a 1, 2, 3 signature journal. 3 signature journal, and it's going to be this size. And I think I want our theme to be the Edith Holden and the wildflowers, right? We'll make it a botanical because I've got all of these, and these fit there pretty good. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to laminate one of these guys. I'm going to cut the center out, and I'm going to cut one of these out and laminate it, and then we're going to put it in here. Yes. And then we'll alter the front, and then we'll alter each of the inserts so that they go with the project really well. Now, do I want to make the back look exactly like the front and cut this out? It's not a bad idea, is it? So we would have a page like this in the back, and like that in the front. I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest with you. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I will do this off camera, is paint these with our matte medium, because that keeps them from being so glossy. And I think I'll go ahead and cut the center out of these, so I'm not having to paint this whole card when I'm not going to use it. And I feel like I might I feel like I should double it, and I may, just because if I double it, it's a lot stronger. Our cover is a lot stronger. So I may cut the center out of the 2 for the front. And the 2 for the back. This way we've got a fairly sturdy journal cover, both front and back. I think that's how we'll do it, and then we'll do tabbed so that these will stay adhered, and then we'll make our spine from 2 jokers. These we can put back in our box. So that's where we're going with this. And then I will get out my Edith Holden, and then these, and we'll start working on our, and I think I'll just do the signatures with the Amazon packaging, backed by book page or music. And then we can put whatever we want on the front, be it a pocket, be it a belly band, be it whatever, you know, anything that's going to be interactive for us. All right, so there's our stack, and I won't I'm going to measure these so I can cut our pages according. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and then just harvest. Like, this is really nice. Well, actually, this is nice. I probably don't know that I will use this unless I put it on one of the... See, I want something very colorful for our front. Like this. This is pretty. This is pretty. So I'm going to go through, yeah, and just choose one. And I don't want it Christmassy. Does that make sense? And I don't want it fall because Rhonda does lots and lots. This is pretty too. I like that. Like this. Yeah, that will be nice for our cover. And then on the back we've got this. So if I don't like that, well, I don't mind that. Finding one that's going to have both front and back really colorful might be difficult. So we'll keep looking. Let's see what July has to offer us. This one's nice. That one's really nice. I'm just looking, guys. Ooh, this one's really nice. Okay. So we've got this one for the front. And this one for the back. And I don't mind if the back is kind of plain like that. That doesn't bother me a little bit at all. Okay, unless I definitely find one. I like June too. Let's go with June. Let's go with these two. Yeah, these two. I'm done changing my mind. And then in a little while, I'll cut out all of these. I think I'm going to put some of these on envelopes. The only thing I don't like about that is they should go this way. Oh, whoa, we can make pockets with them. Yes, we'll figure that out. So for now, we're going to get our trusty X-Acto knife, and I'm not going to do that on camera just in case I have an accident. So that's front and back, front and back, and I'll be right back. So hang tight. Okay, guys, I got my work done. I got my pieces cut and measured, and I got it so that we're not going to see the July. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover the, and I did the, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but I put the matte medium on the front and back. So we're going to have our front and back done. It's going to be really neat, I think. And then what I'll do is I'm going to get my tissue paper out, and I'm going to cover, I don't know if I want, I think what I want to do is dig out one of my old sewing patterns and cover this with a sewing pattern. And I think that'll look really good. And then if I do front and back, we can glue it together, if that makes any sense. Then we will have a good spot for things to stick. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll get that done now. And when we come back, we will be able to glue it together. I also have to do the spine. And I think for this, I'm going to do a 2-inch spine. And I'm going to take one of my other cards. We did talk about using the Joker. And I'm going to make a 2-inch spine, but I got to cut past the rounded corners. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to find some old sewing pattern paper, and I'm going to cover our front and backs with that. Then we can get this in there, and I'm thinking maybe if I can get it just right, I'll tack it down, right? And then I'll glue it. This goes over here. I wanted that cornflower word showing. I don't know if you can see it up here in the corner, but it says cornflower. So I think that's what I'll do, or I'll use my double-sided tape. Now there's a thought. And then I'll sew, once I get the sewing stuff on, I'll sew around here. And then because it's a neutral color, we can stamp it with some botanical looking stamps. Okay, so I'm thinking that's probably where we're going to leave off today. Maybe. Let's see. Let me go cut the pieces. Let me get things covered and come back and look at time. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I finally got the sides all done and inked, and I'm pretty sure, now this one's glued, this one's not. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is go to my sewing machine and go right around this edge with a nice color and do the same on here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with this being our front, maybe, and this being our back, although I do like, yeah, this will be the inside back, outside front, inside front. And I got to make sure everything's covered and we're not seeing any of the playing card, and we're not. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do that off camera, so when we come back the next time, I'll have that done. And I'm not going to glue this side yet because I want to put our cover in there. Our 2-inch spine is going to go in there, so I will glue the outside of this. I think what I'll do is I'll just sew it now and then come back and glue it later, because like I said, I don't want this edge on this side closed, because that's where our spine's going to go. And we'll work on the spine maybe off camera, although I should probably do it on camera so I can show you guys how I accomplished it. All right, so with that being said, guys, this is our Thursday video, and I don't know what we're going to name this journal yet. So if you have something in mind, drop it in the comments, and then stay tuned, because I was thinking about doing birthdays, and I'll pull from the same video every month, an ongoing video, and it'll just be the birthday video. So if you go in there, yeah, I think that might work. I'll give that some thought, but I do want to start giving out birthday, like, and it'll just be something that'll fit in a regular, business envelope, regular mailer, and come out to you, because I have a lot of stuff that I've already made, but I don't know what I want to do with it. So what better way to do that than to hand it off as a gift? All right, so that being said, guys, I think this is where I'm going to end this video and get going on. Actually, I'm going to go back to that birthday thought. I'll just once a month during one of my videos announce, comment on this video for the birthday prize. That'll be better. So comment on this video for the birthday prize if you have a birthday coming up in August. And thank you again for watching and being a part of my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for crafting with the Diva today. I truly appreciate you spending this creative time with me. If you've enjoyed this project, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep it creative, keep it inspired, and I'll see you soon.